What's up, DanceFam? We are back again with another episode of the session. As always, I am your host, Russ, aka Lock and Robin, and I am here to host again, I guess. This time, not about World of Dance at all.
Oh my gosh, this is so great.
Is it?
I'm so excited.
Are you happy?
A little bit.
Today, well, I'm also introduce you then. Well, I guess. If this is your first time, we have with us Fel Justin Cortez. What's up, Justin?
Hey, Russ.
Hey, it's just us two.
It is. Where's Esser?
I don't know. I think he got lost. No.
Nope. Okay. Sorry, buddy.
If you're out there,
Good luck.
good luck. Yeah, it'll be a nice one-on-one little talk here.
little intimate talk.
Yeah, quick session with us, right?
I go.
Oh. And today we'll be talking about dance classes, more specifically the urban dance classes,
Mm-hmm.
and even more specific yet, well, most likely the West Coast urban dance classes.
I mean, we still see shades of
Yeah, for
those
sure.
things here, but
Faux show. So mainly we're going to talk about, whether or not dance classes are becoming more than dance classes in the sense that they're kind of starting to turn into performances.
they're becoming auditions.
Yeah.
People
Auditions to be in the video that they're going to take later on that day. That, an hour later.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy how that's like working out right now.
We'll get to it.
Yeah.
And then and another thing I would definitely want to get to is the way people are dressing nowadays,
Mhm.
especially for dance class, because at least back when we were, well, you still take dance class. Back when I took a lot of dance classes, T-shirt, sweatpants, done.
Yeah, sometimes shoes.
So,
I'm just kidding.
but yeah, anyway, yeah. So that's it. Let's jump into it.
Let's do it.
Dance classes. You might not even want to call it dance classes anymore because, I don't know. Yeah, it's like we said, auditions. Auditions to be in my dance class video, kind of.
I really,
Right.
I really hope that that's not what they're doing. Like,
No, of course not.
yeah.
They are marketing it as dance class, or these are even like weeklies,
Yeah.
and
Like Millennium is putting out content
Yeah.
like daily.
especially them. Yeah.
Yeah.
And those are pretty much the ones that you see all the time because they're shooting it all the time. And man, it's getting overwhelming to me. For me, I hope that they're not doing it or they're not going about teaching it that way.
Mm-hmm.
Because the idea of dance class is that, you're supposed to teach students. Yeah, there's choreography, but they're supposed to get something out of it. Not just that they know how to do that piece.
Yeah,
It's that
absolutely.
they learn something new. It's a dance class, right? I don't know. How do you feel about it?
I have to take it with a grain of salt. Like, with our social media type of society that we have now, like dance more than ever has been so much more accessible to people. And it's great. There's a little bit more exposure. There's more opportunity to kind of expose dance and get that out there. But the fine line is how you do it. And unfortunately, it just feels like audition videos now. Like you're going to these classes to get in a video. And is that the reason why you're taking class? Are you learning something if you don't get in the video? What's your takeaway from these classes?
Right. And it's like if they want to do videos like that or to teach choreography to people and then shoot a video, then do it outside of what normal class is where these other students are trying to actually learn and get better. If you're already good for you. Then do a concept video.
Yep.
Because
it almost perverts the idea of taking class.
Exactly. Yeah.
So
Because when Chris and Kristen were here, we did an earlier episode a long time ago, and it's that's one way to get booked pretty much, or to be seen because you have to show that you are going to class and taking class,
absolutely,
and that you're still in your game. So I'm sure a lot of I'm not sure what the words are, but headhunters or something like that are looking at these videos and yeah, these guys can dance. They might be good for so-and-so or whatever. So I get that. It's just that I wish they took that and separated it from the actual dance class so that, like I've been saying, or like I said, the other people who are wanting to learn and get better can do so
Yeah.
and learn from their favorite choreographers. You know.
I mean, it's also like it's like a twofold thing. Like maybe the fact that the possibility of getting into the videos is pushing people to be better or dance harder or,
That's
learn
true.
faster. I mean, there are some good things that come about it. Like, people are training. They want to, like, they're in class. And that's something to be said about people that don't go to class. You can't learn if you're not doing something. So,
You can learn other
learn.
things
Yeah.
if you like just dancing on your own. Well, especially like the styles at least.
Yeah. I feel like it's just pacing. Like, if I go to class, I want the teacher to not be concerned about their video.
Yeah.
Like, how many likes is this video or the quality of my choreography going to get at the end of the day? Like, am I imparting true knowledge on these dancers? Do these dancers leave these classes fulfilled, or are they disappointed because they didn't get in the video? Like, there's so many things that go into that now.
That's true. And then there's also the other side of it where you said that at least it's getting them to push and dance better and harder.
Mm-hmm.
But are they dancing for the wrong reason at that point? Because, like, are they going to these classes hoping they get to be in these videos?
That's the gotcha right there.
Yeah, so it's like, I mean, I get it, and it's working, but it's like it's dangling the wrong carrot in front of you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's tough. It's nice to see these classes, but, like, I don't know. Something about it just seems so fake to me.
Yeah.
And go ahead.
I mean, that's exactly what it is. Like, everyone is dressed to the nines. They got their face beat. Like, it doesn't seem like they've just been taking class. It kind of feels like they've had a lot of time to work on it. And obviously, I mean, maybe they don't.
Yeah.
But it just doesn't seem real or like a realistic goal or anything like that.
When we first started dancing and you took class, what was your mindset?
Just to learn, to better, like, to just get better, like to go into class and be confident that I can pick up what's being taught. That was all I really cared about. Like, I didn't, like, select groups was something that was like a mystery to me. I didn't think that was a thing until, like, I started going to more professional classes. I would go to classes just to really just learn and vibe with the people that I'm with. And that's like a very generic answer, but it's the truth. Like,
I get it. Yeah.
Like, I had this hunger for knowledge that still, to me, at this point in my dance career, is still unsatisfied. The only reason why I'm still taking classes is because, like, I still feel like I can hone my craft and get better. Like, I want to push that way. And that's something that was fostered early on. Like, these students now, do they get burnt out faster? I mean, is the shelf life of a dancer much shorter now because of that? I don't know. Time will tell.
Interesting.
Yeah.
For me, I went into classes just wanting to learn more about myself, I guess you could say. It's good to take class from different types of dancers and choreographers and teachers, I guess. For me, I did that because I want to learn more about myself, which ways I did like to move and which ways I didn't like to move, or even, discovering new ways to actually move in general and applying it to how I guess evolved in dance. Because, like, I mean, I started with choreography, then eventually I went to locking, and then I just stayed there.
Yeah, but what's funny though is, even though you found your niche, like, throw you into like a whacking or a voguing class, you could still pick it up because of the quality of training that you received. Like, you learned how to learn.
Yeah.
Which is something that's very hard to develop these days. Like, I've seen a lot of students go in and they can hit like 10 moves in 4 counts, but can't do a 2-step on beat. Like, it's really frustrating.
I know, I get it. It's just the styles have changed for sure. The way people are moving, at least nowadays, it's definitely changing. But man, these dance classes, I'm really curious about what people taking the class nowadays are really thinking going into it. whether or not it is, yeah, I really want to make the dance video, or I mean, yeah, that's what it is, a dance video. I want to make the select group, or I just want to be better.
Yeah.
Because like, even when they're shooting these videos, people on the sides, you can still look. They're still trying to do it along with them.
Yeah.
I'm not sure why, or if they know, if they're worried that they want to look good in front of the camera, or what. And it's really interesting because everyone taking these classes like has it down.
Yeah.
Like I don't see anyone there like struggling, which makes me curious.
That might be the illusion too. I do know that there are a lot of teachers that teach, like especially in LA, they'll teach their class over the course of several days. So they'll go to one studio and they'll teach it, and then another studio they'll teach it again, or even during that week they'll go over that piece several times.
Just in class?
Just in class.
Jeez.
Like, and that'll give people an opportunity. What this is kind of cool is that it gives people an opportunity to really work on the piece and get better at it.
That's true.
And then, and I was surprised when I saw that. I think I was taking Joe Zar's class. He was like, yeah, like I taught this earlier this week. Like, we're just going to do it again, so that you guys can, get it better. I know some of you like we're here, but we're just going to kind of hone it. And I was like, wow, like this is like a regular practice out here, because people want to, not just want their classes to just be throwaway moments.
Sure.
Like, I mean, how many times have we learned a piece twice in a class?
That's fair.
Not very much.
Yeah.
So I think that's
not
great.
at all, actually, for me.
Yeah. I think it's great. I mean,
that's an interesting strategy, I guess.
Yeah. I think one thing, it helps teachers over there keep from getting artistically burnt out. Yeah, exactly. Like, it's like having to constantly churn out these classes and everything. It is tough. Like, I could barely do it with like some of the kids I used to teach. I couldn't stick with it that long,
Yeah.
But
especially if it's weekly.
Yeah. Absolutely. It's tough.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
I know, like, so like I got a Millennium Scholarship back in like 2011. I used it. Millennium, like, this is before all the videos were like a thing. So like, I was taking like more of the midday classes that aren't really featured and stuff. But it was still like cool. Like, the quality of the teachers that they have is like really good. And sometimes they would teach multiple times the same piece. I thought that was a really good practice, because, if some people can't make your class, teaching it again.
But how about for the people that have taken the class already?
Some people have done that. They go to the same class so that they can work on it again and do better. I think that's encouraging.
It's fair.
Like your locking training, like you got better because of repetition, because you trained your basics, and it became more of a body. What's the word I'm looking for? Like second nature. I think that in taking the same class multiple times, it helps with that too.
That's true.
So you don't have to think, you can work more on your performance when your body's you're not thinking about your body doing the moves.
That's fair. That's a good point.
Yeah.
Interesting thought. I like it a lot. So there's that aspect of how like dance classes have become kind of like a stage performance now. Then there's like the actual students taking the class who have side videos of them taking the class.
I have a particular gripe about that. Like,
please.
I mean, a lot of times when you're in class, you learn more from watching others. Like, for me in particular, like I'll learn an 8 count, and obviously like I'll have my own interpretation of how to learn that 8 count and how the choreographer is showing it to us. Then like I'll see someone else do it and be like, wow, you're accenting a little bit different in this piece that I really like. I mean, those are the moments in class where you're really sharing energy with people. Like, kind of like, if you're only focused about yourself in class, you've missed a lot of the point of taking class with people. Like, it's not
right.
It's not like when you're in class, it's not just you. There are a bunch of students there that have different upbringings in dance, that learn differently, that you can learn from. Like, the more that you learn how to learn, from different people, the more it'll better you.
Yeah.
So like some people break their 8 counts down and pick it up a certain way, but another person could just stare at a choreographer for almost 4 8 counts, still get the moves. Like people have such different varying ranges of how they learn, and I think that those are the ways that you can challenge yourself to be better in class too. So
yeah, so the people that are like taking these side videos of themselves taking class are missing the whole point of class, is what you're saying.
I think so, personally.
Mm-hmm.
Like I know that people really want to work on themselves and everything, but like there's a presence that you should have in class. Like you should be present. Like if you're just focused on like getting videos of yourself, you might miss something that the teacher says.
Mm-hmm.
And the teacher is the person that's giving you these moves. You're not getting the moves from videos of yourself.
Yeah.
You have to be present.
But even like, and say like they paid attention 100% during the class,
Yeah.
and then it's, you know, the end of class, and they do like the last group or the, you know, everybody last one more time, whatever thing, and then they get someone to shoot that. It's like, you know, what are you recording yourself taking this class for, just to show it to other people? Hey, this is me 3 weeks ago taking the class of so and so. Tell me how I did or whatever. I don't know. It kind of misses. It's exactly what you're saying. Like it kind of misses the whole point of why you're there.
Yeah.
Like, are you? And then it goes back to the, you know,
Humble brag.
yeah. It goes back to how we were talking about earlier about whether or not they're there to learn something and put it on tape, or, you know, record, or if they're there to actually just learn.
It's very true. I mean, it's intention. What are your intentions?
Yeah.
In these classes? Who knows these days?
I don't know. It's almost the reason why I don't take class nowadays.
It would. I know personally it would frustrate you.
Yeah. There's a lot of things that nowadays that frustrate you, but I'm just becoming an old grumpy man. That's just really all it is.
These damn kids
dancing too fast.
Man, you're right.
Slow down.
I can't keep up anymore. It's like the more moves that you can fit between 2 counts is like the thing right now. And like I think it's great. It's a very athletic, but like, are you really taking anything from the music? Like that's a whole other thing.
Yeah,
that's a whole other thing.
We could tangent there and talk until daylight
for days. Good Lord.
All right. Anything else about videos of dance classes that you want to talk about?
I think that yeah, I do have one more thing, is that yes, it's I mean, these classes are there for you to learn and everything, and by all means, if you want to be in a video, that's cool, but don't limit yourself to just classes that you're comfortable with. You put yourself in a box and you don't even realize it, you know. Like, I understand you want that exposure and you want to be famous, like specifically West Coast dancers, but like,
right.
If you only go to classes that you're comfortable with, you will never, you will hit a plateau and you won't even know how to get out of it. So always take classes with different type of choreographers. You'll learn something new. Even if it's like you don't like doing what he does, or he or she does, that's like, still something, man. Yeah, I know. It's like you said, I think what you said was the best, is like, learn what you don't like to do too, because that's going to help make you better. If you like know what's not good on your body, then you'll avoid it. Yeah. You'll find your style better, your own personality as a dancer. That's probably why I don't go to any classes. I think so. Just locking, please. Anyway. Keeping around, or staying on topic with dance classes, the way people dress now. Oh. Again, I said this in the beginning, back when we first started, it was, you wore t-shirt, sweatpants, and sneakers, and that was it. I still do that. I literally still only do that. Like, I'll throw in some Adidas pants these days, but... Right, and then things started to get tighter and tighter, and lesser and lesser clothing. Yeah. So
women and girls are wearing like boots and every now and then. It's like, okay, especially the West Coast dance classes, they are dressing up to be on camera.
Yep.
And I get it. I understand because you are going to be on camera because every dance class is going to get shot.
Yeah.
But like, is it really comfortable to dance that way?
I don't know. I couldn't tell you because I don't do it.
maybe we should.
We should try wear boots. See, here's the thing.
Suits.
Like I can't wear anything but sneakers. You know, and not just sneakers, but like lightweight sneakers, like things that aren't going to hinder me from being able to dance. I mean, back in the day, I used to wear dunks, and dunks are relatively light. They just hurt like crap until you actually broke them in.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because they're flatter.
Yes. I have 5 feet. So.
Fair.
Yeah.
I actually like the flatter shoes because it gives you a strong base. Actually, like I guess nowadays, especially me, I'm wearing like my Ultra Boost.
Yeah.
Those don't really give you a lot of ankle support, so like it's easy to roll it, or like if you step on it wrong.
Yeah.
Whereas if you wore something flat, like say like Chucks or Dunks or some high top shoes, you'll know if you're stepping wrong because you're at an angle already, so you got to flatten it out.
Those Ultra Boosts have like a little bit of an incline and stuff. They're made for running.
Yeah, exactly. A lot of the shoes that kids are wearing nowadays, dancers are wearing nowadays, are running shoes.
Yeah.
And it's like, I'm not entirely sure. I get it. I'm not entirely sure if those are the right shoes to be wearing for this kind of dance that we are doing.
Yeah.
Especially with locking, because a lot of it is flat foot.
Yeah.
But even, yeah, I don't know. I don't understand.
No, I broke up my Vans. I love
Vans.
My Vans feel so great when I dance in them.
Yeah. Vans are great. And then, the leggings and, well, I guess for the women, leggings and yoga pants are fine because they're stretchy.
Mm-hmm.
So like when guys are wearing,
pants.
when guys are wearing like, like slim jeans or like the Adidas track pants that are super tight. I'm not sure for how much they stretch. I don't have any.
They're actually pretty comfortable. Now that I kind of think about it.
Mm-hmm. But for me, like I get so claustrophobic.
That's fair.
Because like I move and it either doesn't move as much as I want to, or I feel like a resistance.
I think it has something. It has everything to do with the way people are dancing these days. Like everyone wants to move faster
and tighter
and everything and be cleaner. Like for us, older dancers, I guess you could say. Oh gosh, seasoned dancers. We were more not laid back, but more free flowing. More like we like to hit that groove. Actual groove, not the groove that people think groove is right now.
Yeah, and bigger movements, like kind of like enjoying the music more than just trying to rush through it and all that. The clothes fit the style. That's fair. So great point.
Yeah,
they definitely don't have to extend as much or as fast either. Well, no, they do it if anything faster.
Yeah.
But like, what was I gonna say? I was going somewhere. They are more isolated, I guess.
Yeah.
And a lot of ticking. Not ticking in the sense of popping, but ticking in the sense of, just simple movements, but fast. And isolated and tight. And I'm getting claustrophobic just talking about it.
It's fitting into a box. That's what it is.
And then there's like this new thing I just noticed recently, especially on the West Coast. So you know how girls and women will wear like sports bras or even like bikinis, like under their clothes.
Yep.
But now, and like usually like a tank or a shirt on top of it, very loose. But now they're like, there's like one arm out, so it's only like covering half at a diagonal.
I just saw a video of that where it was like a shirt and then like I used to wear shirts.
It's like just don't wear a shirt at that point. Just wear your bikini top, wear your sports bra, whatever. Because there are dancers that just wear the sports bra.
Yeah.
Not so much the bikini, but just a sports bra. It's
just I would be uncomfortable. Like I have such OCD about balance. So if you know me at all, like if this is like that, I would, that's like I can't like with one shirt over my shoulder and the rest like a sash. Like I don't know. I don't understand how that's comfortable.
I don't get it. I don't get it.
That'll throw off my bass.
Seriously, why are you even wearing it at that point? It's like, just take it off. If anything, you'll be freer.
Yeah, you might dance better.
Yeah.
I literally just watched a video,
Right.
and was like, why is this a thing? And what's funny is that it was a style. Like, that used to be a style of people. I've seen people wear their shirts like that, walking. I've never seen it dancing. So that was a surprise.
Yeah.
Why? Someone please answer me.
In a comment, if you are one of these dancers that dress that way, no shade at all. It's just, curious. Why?
We want questions. We want answers to our questions.
Yeah, pretty much. It's like, it's odd.
Yeah.
Because like contemporary dancers or even ballet dancers for that matter, they wear one slim thing, and that's it.
Yeah.
The leotard or sports bra and like shorts, and call it a day, because they need the full range of their whole body. You know what I mean?
Yep. They need to be able to see the form, their turnout.
Yeah.
Their extensions and all that. I mean, I see the point of it there, but in hip hop in general, it's like you don't really need that much. So,
baggy clothes. It's baggy clothes. I don't know. It's strange because like we know, like, clothes are a personality thing. You wear what you feel. You wear how you think you feel. You wear how you want people to perceive you are. Pretty much.
It's the peacock effect.
Yeah.
Almost.
So like, how is it changing with dance? And then we can even take it a step further, how like during performances, everyone tends to wear the same thing now.
Yeah.
It's odd. They have more personality when they practice than they do when they showcase something.
Preach.
Individuality, I don't know.
Yeah. I can never get, like, I've had to do it a couple of times being on the team that I'm on now. And I've just never understood why. Like, I love having my own personality and show, like, being able to find myself in the crowd, or like, like we're performing, like, I know it's in like a team aspect, but like there's so much more to give of yourself if you're different. So,
and like, people are losing sense. Well, I don't want to just say that people are, but like, in my opinion, one of the things could be like people are losing their sense of art when it comes to dance.
Yeah.
It's like saying, like, say you go to like these cheer competitions, and you could argue that it looks almost, what we're doing now almost looks similar, eerily similar to how cheer competitions are, because they're wearing the same things. They're doing a lot of tricks. They have formations, blocking, transitions. Is it art? You can argue. You can make an argument there, but like, no, dance is supposed to be, way more artistic, Yeah. I don't know. It's just wearing the same thing kind of like irks me just a little bit. I get it, because like when someone is clean, when a team is clean and they're all wearing the same things and they're all moving the exact same way, you can see it way easier. But I feel like it would be way more impressive if everyone was wearing different things and still managed that same sort of chemistry and cleanliness.
I always go back to this example when I'm talking about people, and like only because people bring it up to me also. When we did our alumni set at ECDC, I mean, we were all wearing different things. I mean, there was like a central theme, like a color, like palette, but I've never seen so many different personalities on a stage come together the way that we did that night.
Yeah.
And I would rather watch something like that any day than to watch 39 of the same dancer on stage and
shadow clones of each other.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Like, it's just so much more interesting to be able to pinpoint people that are, giving their different like personalities in these performances. Completely agree. I mean, that was one of the reasons why you liked the Rascals.
Yeah.
Right. Like sorry to go back to World of Dance, but darn it.
Yeah. But But even like the Lab, like their first set. Yeah, even their first set, they all wore different things.
Yeah.
Same color theme, but like, different things. It really, really emphasizes it well because now you know that it's not like an illusionary trick that they can dance clean and be together. They can and they're not trying to hide it.
Yeah.
Wearing the same thing amongst the team is like a double-edged sword. It can either make you look really good or make you look really dumb.
And 9 times out of 10.
I don't know. It depends on the team.
I'm trying to bait you.
I know. Not this time. Not today. That's it for me.
I think we exhausted this.
I'm getting frustrated, dude.
I will say, like, just to...
Oh, wait. Sorry. People still talk about the alumni set?
Yeah.
Like, well, I don't know. No,
most people that I'm on the team with and everything, like, they'll bring it up every once in a while, and I'll just be like, yeah, that was such a great moment. And, like, for me personally, like, I get to tell them, like, for me, that was special because I got to dance for my team. Like, being on a team of, like, 30-plus dancers, like, sometimes you just want to put on a performance for them. And
Sure.
And for me that night, it felt like that because it felt like I had 30 people just watching me at some point. And that was special to me. It's kind of...
I was there too, though.
I know, but I got to share that with you.
Sure,
people, and I kind of felt like I got to show you off too.
This is my friend.
Like, because I mean, I'm dancing with people that are literally probably like a decade younger than me now.
Yeah,
and definitely a decade younger.
I was
gonna
say, look, there's no problem.
There's no problem. It's definitely, and for them to see what dance was for me when I was their age. God, I sound ancient, but literally, like when I was their age. It's special because they get to see why I fell in love with dance and the type of movement that really inspired me. And I feel like that was inspiring for them because dance, like it's almost cyclical. Like, we go through cycles and, it's bad, it's good, it's bad, it's good.
And speaking of, I hate to cut you off, but I have to say it.
No, go ahead.
Speaking of the cycles, that is, I really hope and I can't wait for dance to be uncool. Like again, you know what I mean?
I totally understand what you're saying.
Like it gets so played out and so burnt out that there are no more dance shows. Well, for a time there are no dance shows. Less people are like want to do it anymore because then I feel like it'll be like a new renaissance. Like new creatives will come out.
Do you think that'll happen though?
I'm kind of hoping. I mean, I feel like it didn't really happen before.
Yeah.
It started in the 70s and 80s and just kept growing and growing until, the age of social media now, it reached everybody.
Yeah.
And everyone wants to do it now because, I mean, it is cool.
It is very cool.
So
it's the only reason why I have a personality.
No?
No, yeah.
No.
Okay, thanks.
If you said yeah one more time, I'd be like, okay.
I had to take the L.
But yeah, I mean, now that it has reached everyone, I'm kind of hoping that people just don't want to do it anymore at some point. That way it has a chance to reinvent itself.
Yeah.
Something like that.
I like the use of the word renaissance. I think that's what we need in dance in general. Like, who are they going to turn... When dance becomes so muddled that you can't tell, who are they going to turn to? OGs and people that have retained that knowledge. So...
Faux show.
Speaking of classes,
okay,
you got one coming up.
Oh man, it's in the back of my mind for like the past 3 episodes that I should mention it. So if you are in North Carolina, let's see, this is coming out Friday. So if you're in North Carolina tomorrow, what is that? The 29th, September 29th.
Yes.
I think it is. Anyway, Saturday, September 29th. If you are in North Carolina, UNC Chapel Hill, come out. I'm teaching a Prism class. It's going to be locking choreography because 2 of my buddies have already taught the foundations down there. So definitely come out. It'll be fun. Mine is going to be a really groovy and bass heavy performance. Class. No, it's gonna be a legit class because
I'm glad to hear that.
I'm really driving. The song I chose is really heavy on the bass, guitar at least.
Okay.
It's like, and it's mostly just grooves. It's just gonna be.
It's exactly what I need right now.
It's gonna be just dancing for fun.
And I'll be there too. Let's come out and see me.
He'll be there.
I'll be there.
Esther will be there too.
They'll have the whole crew.
Yeah, come on out and we'll talk roll the dance if you want.
I don't want to. Please don't ask me.
No, do it. Ask him in particular. Yeah, come out. UNC, North Carolina, Chapel Hill, Saturday, which is tomorrow when you're seeing this. And take class. It's not that expensive either, like $10, $15 something like that for 3 classes.
Absolutely. We sign autographs. I don't know if y'all want that, but we'll do it.
Have you ever? Well, besides like when we were on Tito BoyScouts.
Only on Tito BoyScouts. Yeah. It was fun though.
It was weird.
It was weird.
It wasn't gonna mean anything.
Yeah, but still, like, I think it was kind of cool. Like it was the show that we did with Tori Kelly and Jeremy Passion, and they were like, "Hey, we'll get you a table." We were like, "Okay," and then people came up and wanted our autographs. And we were like, "Does that mean we're famous?"
Or even like when we did the show at Mason with Buggy Bots.
Oh yeah,
like they had a lot of people getting autographs, and we had like 1 or 2 people getting.
It was good, but that show was fun. It was Mocking Egg.
Yeah.
Someone tried to get me.
Nice.
They called dibs on a picture of me. Yeah. That was a good day.
Good day. All right, let's wrap this up.
Cool.
Justin, thank you for coming by again and being my one and only friend today, I guess.
oh.
Where can people find you, man?
You can find me anywhere. No, I'm just kidding. Instagram and Twitter, Wonderfell88. That's fell with 1 L.
And 8 with another 8.
That makes it 8.
Nice. Oh.
Where can people find you?
Wow, no one's really ever introduced me. That kind of felt pretty good, like a cue. Where can people find me? Instagram, Twitter, all that good stuff, social media wise, at Lock and Robin on anything. Facebook, Russ Santos. Check me out there. Thank you guys for stopping by. Like I said, come out to my class tomorrow. Justin Nesser will be there too. University of North Carolina, Chapel Hill, PRISM, PRSM, Sapphire class or something like that.
Yeah.
Definitely come out. It'll be fun. 2 other teachers will be there too. I'm not sure who, but they will be there. So thanks for stopping by. Thanks for watching and listening. If you're on podcast, thank you for listening, obviously. And make sure you like, subscribe. Go to dancefamtv and do all the good stuff on all the social media stuff at dancefamtv. This #TheSession.